Yes, so it's day 2 at NAMM 2025, and I'm joined by, again, one of my favourite pedal builders, Mr. J from J Rockett Designs.
Thank you.
Jay recently started up a new venture with Grover Jackson.
Correct. So basically, what we did is we went to Grover and we said we want to build a super strat. Basically, me and Chris are from the 80s, right? So we were like, let's go. And we wanted rock and roll, but we wanted a rock and roll guitar. But I never played beautiful guitars very much because I would be afraid to hurt them.
Yep.
I really did, and I play pretty aggressively.
Yep.
So I would never play it appropriately. Yep. So having a relic guitar was very important for us. In fact, we had this in the booth, and a gentleman picked it up and was playing it, and he hit the table with it, and he said, "Oh no!" And we said, "Look at it, look at it carefully." But that honestly is what the goal was. Now, the woods and everything, that was all Grover and his expertise. Now, but we wanted a specific fret material. We want stainless frets. We have a rounded fret edge instead of a bevel, 10 to 16 compound radius, 22 frets. Notice the missing dot.
Yeah.
That was intentional.
Why?
I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I think it looks cool. And then what we do here is the Floyd Rose is decked. We do not cut out anything underneath the Floyd Rose. We deck it. We don't even put the backs on them. But you can see we do have a nameplate, and all of them are serialized.
We love that. We love that.
And you see up the neck here, the headstock. We have Kluson tuners. Everything is relic. We have Grover Jackson pickups. These pickups are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And they just work for the guitar. We also have 7-way sound. We have 2 push pots.
Cool.
So you can go into a single coil, or you can put the humbucker in all positions. And my strap is falling. You can see it's relic all the way through. It's a rock and roll guitar, but it does the strat thing really, really well.
Does it?
It really does.
It's a limited run, isn't it? So you've made how many?
26.
26?
Oh, yep, 26. Limited run. So we built half of them with alder body, and then the other half with swamp ash. And then we also have the neckwood differences. You can choose a maple or a rosewood. And then we have just 2 body colors, black or white. And then also, I forgot to mention this, the body design was very important to us. We wanted to go with the very first Strat shape. Mm-hmm. It's compact, it feels great, and I don't know, it feels vintage when you hold it and play the guitar. So that was the shape that we had to have for the body. So
They look fantastic.
The quiz?
Yeah, so we need a pretty good clue. So what's happening? Joined by Phil X again.
Hey!
We saw obviously Phil over in Guitar Summit. You know he's one of my favourite guitar players.
Hey, thanks for that review, man.
Ah, mate, anytime.
Amazing.
Anytime. So what we're doing is Phil's PXO pedal, J Rockett PXO, which is this awesome overdrive boost. We're going to do a giveaway, a signed PXO.
Signed?
It's signed.
You're signing it, right?
No one's going to want that.
I'm signing it.
No one's going to want that. So what we're going to do, Phil's going to sign a pedal, and you've got to answer a question. And the question is?
The question is, I have a red SG, and where the neck pickup should be, there's an action figure. Who is the action figure?
Go on, Mr. X. Look at that. So put the answers in the comments down below, and I'll pick a winner.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. So it's day 2, and I'm joined by pretty much one of the hottest topics of the last month is Mark Sampson, guitar app genius, coming back to BadCat with the new amp. So can you tell us about the new amp, if that's okay?
I'll walk you through the new amp.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, well, for starters, the original BadCat Black Cat 30, and this was the Pento channel, and this was the Trio channel.
Yeah.
I flipped them so that we put the Pento over in the corner so that it's more immune to noise and less tube rattle. So we got wood on the 2 sides. That was the first bonus. Then we put a master on each channel.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah, lovely.
And that's the global master then for the 2 channels. But to accommodate this, I had to make the 2 channels in phase. Like the original one, you'd try and Y them, and one of the channels is out of phase with the other. It's not a pleasant experience. So the 2 channels are now in phase. So that let us switch between the channels or blend the channels. And so you can get both or singular. And it's foot switchable, of course. But it's also got a high frequency roll off, which is new to this. So you can roll down this, get it as sweet as you want, and the other channel is virtually untouched from the original.
Fantastic. Can I ask as well why you came back to BadCat?
Well, John chased me down, the owner of the company, and he wanted to do a new amp or he wanted to do a commemorative amp for the 25th anniversary of the company. And I'm like, yeah, you're crazy. 25 years. And then he goes, do the math. And I'm like, oh, right. So I said, well, I don't want to just, like put my name on the same old thing and not do some sort of improvement. So I said, let me sit down, think about this, draw up a list of changes I'd want to make, things I want to improve or do better. And so the list actually got pretty long. I just heard what we went through. It was a page of paper. So I said, okay, this is what I want to do. Because this corrects a lot of problems over the years.
Yep.
And he goes, yeah, do whatever you want to do. You're the Picasso. And I'm just the guy running the company. I'm like, okay, all right. So that's what started it all. We've got 2 more ideas that we're working on. They're not ready for the show or ready to be seen even yet, but so there's going to be more coming.
You don't need to search for those old match lists anymore. Just come and buy the new BadCat, all built by Mark Sampson. Hi, it's Paul from Studio Rats again. We're still at NAMM, and I'm joined by Christos from Crazy Tube Circuits. And Christos has got a new pedal. So what's going on with the new pedal?
So this is the Venus.
Yep.
I've always been a fan and a collector of the actual Butler Tube Driver pedal.
Yeah.
And all the variations and versions, even the rack unit. So I wanted to get that sound and that circuit inside the pedal, half the size, less than half the size of the original unit. So
is there a valve in there?
Yep.
This gets even
you
better.
can actually see the ventilations here.
Fantastic. So does it run at 9 volts?
9 volts on the outside, but inside there's a probe circuit that boosts the voltage up to the correct voltage.
So we've got Nikos here today as well, and Nikos is going to demonstrate. You got this plugged in. Can we hear it? Let's have a listen. Amazing.
Thank you.
That sounds incredible. It's got all of the sort of compression characteristics of the original pedal. That sounds absolutely fantastic.
And lots of sustain.
Yeah.
For a smooth overdrive if you want, but it also has the bias knob that Butler used to offer as an aftermarket mode. So you can have some gated sound, some gated fast sounds. It'll be out in March.
Be out in March. So, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be reviewing one.
You will definitely.
Well, great to see you again, mate. Great to see you. And coming out in March.